Hello guys and welcome to Thrift and Fortune, where we talk all things reselling. In today's video, I wanted to give you guys an overview of the platform called ThredUP, so you can decide whether you want to try it out or not. Now, this video is not sponsored by ThredUP and is for educational purpose only. Hi, my name is Jeannie and I'm a full-time reseller on a variety of platforms. In today's video, I wanted to give you a quick overview of ThredUP. Now let's start with what ThredUP is. ThredUP is the largest online consignment store in the United States, selling vintage, pre-loved, and newest tax items in such categories as women's clothing and many more. You can also buy mystery boxes from them, and if you're interested to see my unpacking of ThredUP mystery box, you will see the link somewhere here. ThredUP also sells mystery boxes for your DIY project with some recycled pieces of clothing. Now let's talk about how ThredUP works and how you can start selling on ThredUP. Like with any other platform, you first need to sign in. It's super easy to do on ThredUP. If you're signing in with your Google account, you automatically get your information field, or you can create an account from scratch using your email and your shipping information. You will also need to link your bank account or your PayPal account, so once you get paid, you can withdraw your money to your bank account. Now, the way ThredUP works is that you can order a clean out kit from them that you can fill with the items you want to sell. Now, in the past, this clean out kit costed $2.99, but it's free now. And if you return your clean out kit within 30 days, you will get a $14.99 refund. However, there are some caveats to that, but I'll get to that later. Now, once you decided to clean out your closet or picking up the items you want to sell on ThredUP, you just basically put everything in their kit with prepaid label and bring that to your local post office. However, the timing on when the box will be delivered to ThredUP varies, and they also explicitly specify that it takes up to 3 weeks for the box to be delivered, and then there is also a processing fee, because once you send your items to ThredUP, there's nothing else you need to do. They will photograph your items, they will list your items, they will do all the work, except there's also a caveat to that. But again, stick for it, I'll get to that later. Now, once you put all your items in the box and send them, there is a waiting time. And even if your box was successfully delivered within 2 or 3 weeks period, there's still a waiting time for your items to be processed, meaning photographed. Now, there are a lot of rants on Reddit. This is not my experience. In my experience, items were processed within the month. But there are resellers and just sellers who say that processing times were super crazy. It took 3 to 4 months. It's not my experience, so again, I can only tell you what I gathered from the internet, which we all know is a very reliable source. Once your items have been processed, you will receive a link from ThredUP where you can make adjustments. And that's when the caveat comes in, because technically they should do all the work, but you will receive a link where you can take a look at the measurements and add additional details. So I highly recommend you to take a picture of the labels when you're sending your items, because they will ask you for content and other details. So if you don't have this information at hand, it will be super hard to remember because you have already shipped your items. You don't have them, so there is nowhere to look. So my advice to you, take a picture of all the labels from the items that you are sending to ThredUP. Now, another caveat that I have to mention is that ThredUP is in control of the prices. This means that they price your items the way they want them to be priced and not the way you think is fair. Now, that means that if you think that your item worth $50 and ThredUP thinks that your item only worth $30, guess who's winning? It's not a bad thing, because again, if these are items that you no longer love and you're cleaning out your closet, it's super easy. You don't have to do anything. They will ship your items once they are sold. So it's super easy. For resellers, it's easy because if we pick up items at the bins where they cost $1 or less, still no hassle. We don't have to ship, we don't have to photograph, we don't have to list. These are the tasks that they take out of our plate. Since ThredUP has a high demand, items on ThredUP sell fast. It usually takes up to a month or 2 to sell an item, so you can expect your funds to be released soon. You will have to be on a lookout for those notifications to claim your items. Another thing I have to mention are some of the costs that are associated with trading with ThredUP. First of all, they are taking some percentage of PayPal fees and they're taking it from your funds. Once you send items to ThredUP, they kind of claim that the items that they don't take, and they don't take all the items you send. Some of the items are just older style, maybe they don't like the condition. So they claim that they will recycle them, but what I really think is that they're getting sold in those mystery boxes, but I don't know, it's just a theory. If you want your items back, they will send it to you for $10.99, which I think is a little strange. Honestly, it's kind of an upsell to me. As with any consignment store, you will get a percentage from your sale. Now, I had experience with ThredUP in the past. It was a while ago. I no longer actively sell on ThredUP just because some of the items that I sent to them, I knew I could sell for more using platforms like eBay or Poshmark or even Mercari. The pros of using ThredUP is that you don't have to do all the works. You have to ship your items and then you have to fill some of the additional details. But on the other hand, they are in control of the prices, and if you want your items back, if you're not interested in selling your items for that low, you will have to pay $10.99. There's still something to decide upon. Let me know in the comments down below, do you use ThredUP? What's your experience with ThredUP? Because I know there are a lot of Reddit trends that are called ThredUP is a scam. I personally don't think ThredUP is a scam. It's a good platform to be on, especially if you have a lot of items from local beans, which costed you little to none, so you can easily flip them without doing a lot of work. But let me know in the comments down below what are your thoughts about the platform, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!